Let's do it. The party peeps. We are back. We are back, ladies and gents. Welcome to another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. How are you guys, Ray? How you doing, pal?
Mate, I'm good. How you doing?
Good, bro. Good. Goose delicious.
We got him back.
What up, Big Sexy? What's happening?
Not much.
Been alright?
You guys going?
Good, mate.
You good?
Very good.
Why are you always so
I
stressed
feel like
out?
you're very tensed up.
No.
See how he
I'm
gets
not.
like he full on
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a bit starstruck.
Maybe he's just posing like he's got like
No, I'm just a bit starstruck to be with Ray and Stat. That's all.
Cuz
Mate,
this is the most starstruck you've been in the last 15 times you've been on.
Yes.
100%. And he just did talk to me yesterday as well.
Yeah, I know. Very good, by the way.
I was very happy with that
Very
episode.
good.
Mate, I haven't, and I'm not saying this because he's here, because you know me, I don't like to talk Goose up that much. I've never had such an honest guest. Bro, after the episode, he goes to me, bro, I said some things that people might be upset about because that's how I felt at the time. But is that cool? I go, bro, you were so honest. It was ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
I've never had someone that honest on the show. So.
Yeah, very good.
What
Thank
can I
you for
say?
that.
I'm just a genuine guy, I guess.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Well, welcome, ladies and gents. Welcome to another episode of Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I'm Ray, that's Stat. Mate, we're going to have a chat.
Yeah, we're 20. By the way, we're 20 episodes in.
20 episodes
This whole I'm Ray, that's that. That's got to go. I think by 20 episodes, everyone
Listen,
knows.
I like the catchphrases. I think they work.
I hate it, bro. Listen, you got poll day?
Poll day this week. Okay, ladies and gents.
No,
I
I don't want a poll for it. I said you've got poll day.
No, we have to, bro. The people tell us what we have to do. For example, they told us what type of mo you have to pull, and it's the CD one for Movember,
Southern Cross with the ZDMO, yeah.
bro. And
I know.
I really didn't want to do the curly mo because that's a lot of work, but I have to do it. They told me to.
Yeah, I'm still not convinced about the ZDMO, regardless of what the people said.
I think you have to, bro. I think you have to listen to the people.
We'll see what happens.
Goose, what do you reckon?
I think it suits the mullet.
Does it?
Do you know when I was in school, I had a mullet and everyone called me Mullet Man for like a solid year.
You had a mullet in school?
They called me Mullet Man.
They called
I have to see a
mullet man.
photo.
They called me Mullet Man.
Can you call me mullet man because I have a mullet now?
How old were you when
That's
you
my
had this
name.
mullet?
Oh, sorry, bro.
What, 15?
Just before we met him, so we missed out on this thing.
15.
Yeah.
That's
We
hectic.
just missed out. Anyway, we've got a good show today. I'm excited about it.
Yep.
Got a couple of things coming up. Hope you guys are excited about it, mate. It's been good. Things are moving. Things are happening. And
exciting.
we appreciate you guys. Listen, Stat and I were talking about it, and we want to give a little bit of a shout out to the people. Guys, we still can't believe you guys watch this stuff, so thank you. It wasn't one.
It was definitely one.
It was not
Don't even
one.
send it. Goose. Cheers, bro. Good to have you back.
All right, good stuff. Anyway, we wanted to let you guys know that we appreciate it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like views week in, week out, subscriptions week in, week
Yeah.
out. I mean,
All appreciate it.
all of them. All of you that love the show and all of you who can't stand the show but listen to it anyway, we wanted to thank you guys so much. It means
Big appreciation.
It means a lot, eh?
It does. Especially
Yeah.
for the people that hate it so much.
And yet they still listen.
And they tune in. They love it. No matter
They
what. They love
complain
it.
about it.
They get drawn in.
Yeah, they get drawn in. I think it's because of the beauty of our faces, bro.
Nah, I think it's because of my mullet.
Conor McGregor said it best. You can love it, you can hate it, as long as you watch.
That's it, bro.
It's a fair point. I can't stand that guy, so that's your last quote from him.
As
for the
long
day.
as you
That's
watch.
good preaching. That's good preaching, as we say.
But yeah, guys, thank you. It's not too late to join our Movember team. Our team's stacking up.
It's what, 7 of us? 8 of us?
Nah, 9. 10. 10 including you. You still haven't signed up
I
to
haven't
it.
signed up yet.
But 10 of us so far, bro. So it's stacking up. Ladies and gents, if you want to join us, just DM us your email address and I'll send you the link. It's going to be a good cause. Looking forward to it. So the beard's leaving this week, bro. This is it. I've grown attached to it.
I was going to say, I've got mixed feelings about it because the beard's very good.
I appreciate that, bro. I
Very
really
good.
like this thing.
But
Why aren't you doing Movember?
Why?
Yes.
I refuse to raise money for anyone.
why is that?
That's
Why is
not,
that?
That's not me.
What happened last year?
Last year, I didn't realize that November is different from the world's greatest shave. So I sort of sort of signed up to the wrong charity.
And then you didn't, and you just decided not to raise any funds while you had already signed up.
He just got so angry about it. He didn't want to raise any funds
Like,
to anyone.
they all have dumb names anyway, and I got mixed up, and now I'm getting roasted for it. Stuff you guys. You guys raise money.
He was so proud of the fact he signed up.
It was the wrong one.
And we were like, bro, that's the wrong one, man.
I was just glad that I screenshotted it because if I didn't screenshot it, I'm like, I would have lost my
Yeah,
chance.
you guys are on your own.
We got 10 of us. I think we'll be all right.
On your own.
And we got people all over the place, bro. We've got people in QLD. Got people, you know,
we do.
our mates, this, that. It's going to be good.
Yeah, exciting. It's very exciting. I'm G'd. I don't want to lose the beard. I've got to say, I don't want to lose my beard, bro.
It's going to be weird.
I'm thinking because this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking about it 3 or 4 days ago. Because we've got G's wedding coming up, it's December 3rd. I got to keep the beard-ish. So the CDMO won't
Well,
work.
by the end of Movember, you can start growing the beard back. And
Yeah.
it'll be sweet.
I know.
But you just got to start. You got to start Movember with just that mo, bro.
Yeah, I'll definitely
what I
start
mean?
it. I'll definitely start it. Don't worry about that.
Um,
Don't worry about the CDMO.
But yeah, I think we talk about that pretty much every week. Listen, you want to join Movember? Join us. We're gonna have some fun with it. Raise some funds for a good cause, men's health. Always a pleasure. It's always good to do.
Yep.
As
Always
well as
important.
that, let's get all the other stuff out of the way. Subscribe, like the page, like the channel, share it with your friends. Let us know what you're liking, what you're not liking. It's helping build the show. Mate, got a very nice message today, as I do every week, from someone in particular,
Oh, yeah.
just saying how much they love the show.
Listen, I read the message. I just sensed it was Sean.
It was Sean,
was.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
when
he's
he said
yeah. When he said Habub, like 100% Sean.
Sean
The whitest
Habub.
kid in the whole world calling us Habub.
Bro.
You just know it's Sean Walker.
This is why I love Sean. He gave it a go. Because he said to me at the start, bro, I can't stand have a chat with Ray and Stat. It's just too cringy. But talk to me, I really like. I go, bro, fair call. It's not for everyone. Is what it is.
Very cringy. 100%.
About 10 episodes in, he goes and watches a Have a Chat. I think it was the first one. And then he got hooked. He told me he watched every single episode.
I think our first one was going to be our best one. 100%.
No.
Can I say, Sean's a very busy man. So if he's listening to all of it,
Well, he's listening to it in the car and while he's grading papers.
that's why he's very busy.
So-
So if he's giving you time of the day, it must be decent.
Right? We appreciate you, Sean. We appreciate every single one of you. But let's get into the show today. Stat, what are we doing to start it off? Doing something different.
We are. So I don't know how I feel about it. There was 2 different things. The first one was the Disney one, right? We're going to discuss what our favorite...
Well, don't give away the second thing, but let's talk about
but that was the first one. I just wanted to double check because usually I can get it mixed up. Like you got this one on the go.
That's a fair point.
So, Disney movies. Now, they're all cracker, the old school ones. None of this whole remake garbage. Let's not start.
Okay, listen, we'll get into that later. I do like some of the remakes.
Again, irrelevant. We're not going to any remake garbage. All the classics.
It's classics and musicals. So we're talking Disney musical cartoons. That's what we're talking about today, right? Because the other day I was driving home and I'm sitting there. I'm like, I haven't listened to the Moana soundtrack in a minute. Chucked it on.
Still haven't seen it.
Really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it either.
Okay. All right. It's going to be a very interesting night then. But then I thought, bro, it would be a very good argument to see what our top 5 Disney
I know
musicals
some
are.
of the music from it, but
Yeah, so
Music's good.
Yeah.
Music's cracker. And we'll talk about that too. But yeah, we'll get into that. That was one. We'll get into that today.
I know.
Yep.
Maybe. You're on about 3.
All right.
But that's...
No, that's 2. That's 2. If
You're
you
about
count
3.
that first one, that's 2. Anyway, so let's get into it and we'll talk about our top 5 because these are like the only movies you've seen.
To an extent, yeah.
Yeah, like you don't really watch anything else except Disney stuff.
From when I was a kid, yeah, correct.
Correct.
Nothing recent. Like, I won't sit down and watch Lion King again now. Okay.
Come on.
well, last time we saw it in the movies maybe 3 years ago before COVID.
Me?
Yeah, you're with us.
Which
Lion
one?
King,
In
yeah.
Belwood.
The remake?
No, not the remake. The
yeah,
original
yeah.
in the
We went and
movies.
saw the original
Correct.
one at the
No,
movies.
I did.
Yes.
But I'm saying, like,
And
now,
so-
I wouldn't just sit down and put Lion King
And there
on.
were little kids in the way and just push them, get out of the way. This is our movie.
Yes, that's right. Yes, yes,
right.
yes. That's
Yes.
right. No, I remember that.
All right, let's get into it. Stat, what's number 5?
To be honest, I haven't had time to think about it.
Come on, bro. I gave you a full 24
I know.
hours to come
I
up
know.
with your list.
24
Mate,
hours.
This is going to be hard for you.
It's very tough.
Mate, if you haven't thought about it.
It's very tough. Let me tell you why. Because Tarzan soundtrack, Phil Collins is very... Listen, I ain't going to go top 5. I can't go 5 to 1 because it's very, very
Okay,
hard
so
for
what are
me.
you doing?
It's top 5. In general.
Okay,
not in
so
order.
you're not listing them?
Not in order.
Okay, fair
Not in
enough.
order.
You do you. You do
Not in order. So, the thing is, Tarzan's up there because Phil Collins is one of the best.
His
He is-
soundtrack is
yeah. Phantasmagorical.
He's
Love
top
the guy.
3, I
It's
reckon.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Very good.
Up there. Lion King
Okay.
is up there.
Yep.
I want to say Little Mermaid, but I haven't seen it in about 20 odd years. And only Under the Sea is like gun. Probably one of the best songs. Mulan.
Yep.
Mulan's very good.
Yep.
100%.
Now the last one. I don't think I've seen anything else. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've seen anything else.
You haven't seen Beauty and the Beast,
Nope.
Cinderella.
You
Nope.
have not come
Are
prepared.
you kidding? You haven't seen Beauty and the Beast?
Never seen it.
It's all right.
You're a crackpot, bro.
It's all right.
Wait, see? I think you're overdoing it. He's just saying it's
No,
alright.
no,
So I'm
listen,
all
A
for
Beauty
lot
it.
of
and the-
people love it. A lot
Beauty
of
and the
people
Yeah,
Beast.
but a lot of
is
people
like-
love Back to the Future. And there you go.
Okay, don't bring that up again.
I'm just saying.
Top 5.
love it. Mate, I even have it written down. So, man, with a lot a lot of time to think about it.
Bro, he was very excited when I told him we were doing this.
Let me tell you, there's a lot of movies I wish that were there, like Astrocat, Tarzan, Aladdin.
Aladdin.
It's Aristocats.
I said, what did I say? Astrocat.
Astrocats.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Not a movie at
It
all.
might not be Disney, but there's a lot of good ones. But I'm gonna go number 5, Mulan.
Milan. Yep, well done.
100%.
Well done.
And the best song from it is "I'll Make a Man Out of You."
Yep, correct. We'll get into the songs later.
Okay.
Just give me your top 5.
Okay. Number 4, the original, 1976 or something. Don't correct me on that. I think it's Jungle Book.
Okay.
Wow.
I think that's a
man.
lot older than the 70s.
Yeah,
but
it's
that's
a lot older,
quality.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's quality.
Amazing. I grew up on that. Number 3, Little Mermaid.
Okay.
Thanks to my brother Josh, that was played religiously in my house, and I love it.
Listen, I'm on stats team. I haven't seen that in a solid 15
I
years.
know it word by word.
Really?
Oh, it's the best.
It never stuck with me, The Little Mermaid.
Under the Sea is one of the most
Under the
underrated.
Sea is a great song.
Yeah,
Under
cracker.
Phenomenal.
Under the Sea is fantastic. What made it better was when Homer and the Simpsons sang Under the Sea, and he was eating everything under the sea.
I don't know that as well as you
You
do.
haven't seen
But
that?
here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
watch Simpsons, mate.
Tell
No,
me,
you don't
tell
have a
me,
childhood.
tell me, Little Mermaid. Tell me one other song you know from that movie.
I don't.
Exactly. I only know Under the Sea.
Correct.
No, when Ariel sings about the humans, I wanna walk, I wanna talk, I wanna stay out there in the sun. No, you know that song?
I remember
Yes,
that one.
Actually, yes.
I remember that.
I
Part of your world. Oh,
I don't know any of the words to it though. I know the tune. All right, next one.
I can even sing the bad.
We
guy.
don't want you to sing.
No, no, I'll
Ursula-
sing right now.
Ursula's
Sing
song.
right now. Sing right now.
All right, I'm gonna mute yours and my mic, and he's gonna.
It's
just
like
sing
poor
himself.
unfortunate souls. What a song! All right,
That was beautiful.
number 2,
Getting so ready for quiet.
Snow White.
Okay. Hi ho, off to work we go.
When I was maybe 5 years old, my mom took me to the shops. Pick anything you want for your birthday. I got the special edition VHS. Is VHS? Yep. Snow White, and I watched it religiously until it broke.
Until it broke.
Yeah, like
You broke this tape.
mate, I just watched it non-stop.
Okay.
Watch, rewind, watch again, rewind, just
Okay.
kept going. And number 1, I couldn't get past Lion King.
All right. Wait, you don't have Aladdin in your top 5?
I love it, but it's not in my top 5. No.
Wow.
Like Fox and the Hound would have been there before Aladdin.
Was Fox and the Hound's not a musical, is it?
It has music in it.
Oh, is it? Okay. Was Aladdin in your top 5?
Probably.
This
You
guy
said
came
it
up
3
with
I
minutes
just,
ago.
honestly, I came, first of all, I remembered it on top of my head, and that was it.
You're
But
right.
as we go,
Okay.
but listen, it's not that. It's just for me, the songs that stand out.
Yeah, that's fine. But if then that just correlate it to that movie.
Yeah, see how we go.
Okay.
Aladdin.
Anyway, my number 5 is going to be kind of controversial. It's Moana.
Again, I haven't seen
No,
it.
it's
I
good
re-
music.
The music,
The
yeah, it's not
music
bad.
is
It's very good.
phenomenal, but I really liked the movie. It was like it reminded me of the old school sort of Disney stuff, so I was a big fan of it. Then number 4 is Milan,
Yep.
bro. That is quality.
Yeah, great.
Every song in that movie is cracker.
Yep.
I don't think there's one bad song in that movie,
It's fantastic.
No, there isn't. In fact,
bro.
Just thinking.
Reflections, Make a Man Out of You.
yeah, no. I think the one where Girl We're Fighting
Girl
For,
We're Fighting
Girl
that
We're
is-
Fighting
that
For.
is very
That
good.
is a
Yes,
great
very,
song.
Very good.
Very good. And mate, Eddie Murphy, you can't go wrong with him.
Nah, 100%.
Number 3 is Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
The whole family.
That is the best line.
Son
by
on
far.
you, son on your cow.
Who are you? Your worst nightmare. Best movie.
Yeah, my face limp noodle. What a movie, bro.
Number 3 is Beauty and the Beast.
Again, never seen it.
That is solid. That is quality.
I didn't grow up on it, but it is a good movie.
It's a classic, bro. It's very good. Very good. And then Lion King is number 2,
Okay.
which again, controversial because Lion King's normally everyone's number 1.
Yeah.
And that is mate, I don't think there's anything wrong with that movie.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Very good movie.
Everything. Bro, underrated in that movie stat is Scar's song.
Yes.
Oh, that's one of the
That
best
is a
ones.
fantastic
That is
song.
a
That's one of the
fantastic
best.
song, bro.
Do you know in the song when they're marching, that's like
yeah, it's an homage to Hitler. and all
yeah,
that. Yeah. It's
brilliant.
full on.
It's fantastic.
You didn't know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like when the hyenas are marching, they're meant to be like the Nazis.
Like if you compare the two videos, it's unreal.
Okay, that's ridiculous.
I
Now I have to watch it.
Yeah. You've watched it so many times you haven't noticed.
swear. That and then number 1 for me is Aladdin. Absolutely Love that. Wow, that was a big one.
You know what? Give me a sec.
No, we're not going to do this today.
No, let me explain why. Because it's been about 5 or 6. Goose, celebratory.
Okay, fair enough.
Cuz, it's celebratory. We have to. Listen, I let the
All right, give me one then.
Cuz,
No.
drink water.
Just
We should be the ones drinking water. Unfortunately, we're not because you're the one.
My throat is
popping it.
absolute finished today. It's boiling hot in here.
Cuz, it's been a while. Goose? Thanks, Goose.
All right, Sahtan. Don't shoot into the mic.
Cuz, what are we, buddy?
I'm not saying we're professional, but is there anything worse than hearing someone
Joe
chew?
Rogan.
Is there anything worse than hearing someone chew though?
Professional. Sorry, Elon
Come
Musk.
on, bro.
Who cares, bro? We're on a podcast. It's chill.
Okay, but can you just imagine in the people's ears? Like that's just disgusting.
Yeah, they can skip it.
You're a dope. Anyway,
That's number 6. Moving
what
on.
was it? Aladdin. You haven't seen it?
No, I have.
Okay,
Very good.
it's very good.
But I need to watch it again. Because there's a lot I would have forgotten.
Jafar is creepy.
Yeah, he's a goat, but I love him. That's number 1 for
That's
me.
number one for you.
That's
right
number
there.
1 for me.
Jafar's creepy as, but everything about that movie is quality and Arabs. You know what I mean? It's a winner.
It's good. It's a good movie.
All right. Anything from those lists stand out to you guys?
No, that sounds about right.
Yeah. I think we're going to get a lot of people arguing over this. Do you guys agree with our lists?
I feel like everyone's going to agree with me. I reckon I got the top 5.
What
Yeah, I
was
think
yours
you got
again? Say it again.
Mulan, Jungle Book,
Okay.
Little Mermaid, Snow White, and Lion King.
See, I would agree with you if you had Aladdin in that top 5.
The thing is, I grew up on Jungle Book.
That's fine, but
That's
that's
why
but
it's
that's
there
where
instead of
that's
Aladdin.
where I
Good,
think that's where I think a lot of the people are going to disagree with you.
With Aladdin.
Aladdin needs to be in that top 5, I reckon, because that's considered to be like the second best. Everyone considers Lion King to be the best.
Oh, yeah.
What was yours again?
Well, that's not again. Here we go.
Allah Biarif, what's that?
Aladdin, Lion King, Tarzan, Mulan.
You didn't have a number 5, did
I
you?
don't have number 5.
They're all quality.
Because it's very hard to pick a number 5.
Yeah, they're all quality. And Milan is very underrated.
Yeah.
Have you noticed a lot of people like will admit they haven't seen it?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Listen. Okay.
I have a
That's-
friend that
that's
hasn't
crazy.
seen it, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
That's insane.
I actually know a person that hasn't seen it. Yeah, they're insane.
Surprisingly, it's not me.
Yeah.
I swear, right?
Surprisingly, it's not me.
Yeah.
Nah, that one's good. That's just got so much good music in it, man.
100%. They all do, but
I think my one's pretty spot on, except for Moana. I think a lot of people are going to say, "How'd you put that in your top 5?"
It is good music. I just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I've had no interest.
The
to see
music's phenomenal.
you only
Now,
heard what? 2 songs from it?
now, favorite songs from those movies. Milan. What's your favorite song from Milan?
For everyone, it's I Make Man Out of You, but I think Girl With Fighting For is
Girl With Fighting For is
very good and very funny.
it. Yes.
That is probably the funniest song in it. But "Be a Man" G's me up, man.
I'll Make a Man Out of You?
Yeah, sorry. No, it's called "Be a Man."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is the song, but the actual title of the song is "Be a Man."
The more you know.
YouTube begs to differ, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's true.
YouTube it then.
So for Mulan, it'll be Girl With Fighting For.
Yeah.
What about Reflections, bro?
Yeah, okay.
That's no. I'm not
it's
saying
good. No, it's very
That
good.
is that's very good.
Yeah, it's up there.
That's
but for
quality.
me, that's the
Goose?
standout is clearly.
Your favorite from Milan?
Even one of the two. I have written down "I'll Make a Man Out of You," but Girl With Fighting For.
Maybe you are right. Maybe it is "I'll Make a Man Out of You." I don't know. Anyway, yep.
Yeah,
So
maybe,
that was
man.
Milan. Bro,
Yeah.
quality songs all around. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
there's a weak one there.
Every bit of music in that movie is great. For me, Girl With Fighting For always stands out.
Okay, next one.
What was my next one?
Lion King. What's your favorite from Lion King? You know what's funny about that movie? When I was looking this up, you don't realize how little music there is in that movie. There's like 6 songs.
But they're all really good.
They're all phenomenal. Favorite one from that?
Oh man.
You got Circle of Life. You got Hakuna Matata. You got I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah, that one. Just Coming to Be King.
Yeah?
I think for me, yeah, that. Circle of Life's great. Kuna Matata's everyone's favorite. Nah.
Yeah, mine's Hakuna Matata. I
again.
love Pumbaa was always my favorite character growing up
Yeah.
in that movie. So just seeing him shine in that was so fun, especially the fart joke he has in it
Yeah.
when he was a young warthog.
Oh yes.
When I was a young warthog. When
at you,
he
mate.
was a young water.
Very nice. Thanks.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Mate, why aren't you singing for a living?
Huh?
He does. He does for the church choir.
It's very good. Yeah, I love Hakuna Matata, but Circle of Life, what a start to a movie.
Very good start. But yeah, I think Just Can't Wait to Be King. Just that for me is so good.
Goose?
But even Scar's song is up
For
there,
me,
man.
Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Elton John.
Great. That's a great song.
And at the
That
end,
is a
when
great song.
Timon and Pumbaa start singing how they lost their mate.
Yeah, and they're just
very good.
crying. Yeah. See what I mean? See how hard that is now? Like, you think
That's
about
very,
that.
You're right. That's I forgot
Very
about
good
that song.
song, man. Elton John's the man.
That was very good.
Yeah, no, I'll still stick with I Just Can't Wait to Be King, but that is.
It's a cracker song. Okay, next one.
Oh, we're still on me. All right. Nah.
Bro, Son of Man.
Yeah, that was the one that was in my head, bro. Son of Man, by far the best song.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Tarzan, again, one of those movies I didn't watch a lot as a kid, but that song.
Oh, really?
That song.
that was one.
stood out
That was
to
one
me.
movie I actually watched a lot as a kid.
That was one of those soundtracks I would listen to on repeat because, like you said, Phil Collins.
He's
a machine.
man.
Gun. His
He's
song,
a machine.
unrelated to this, but his song "Billy Don't Lose My Number," very,
Very
very
good.
good.
Do I know it?
Very, very good.
I said, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. You know that song? Yeah,
Why is
anyway.
everyone singing today? All
We're
right.
talking about why are we singing today? We're talking about musicals. Ask why we're singing today. Get a load of this bloke.
Nah, but Son of
Cool,
Man.
this guy.
Son of Man is
Yeah,
very
that's
good.
the best
Goose?
one by far.
I'll pick Son of Man, but my number 4 was Jungle Book.
No, we're not getting to that yet. I was saying.
Talking about
songs
favourite
with
songs,
Tarzan.
I remember, we're still on my list of the 4 or 5 that I still don't know yet.
Son of Man.
Son of Man. Was that it for you?
Yeah.
What of those movies aren't on your list?
Tarzan's not on my list.
So the rest of them were.
He said Lion King, yes.
Yep.
He said Mulan,
Mulan,
yes.
Yep. Jungle Book, favorite song.
I want to be like you.
Sing it for us. I don't know how it goes. I genuinely don't know how it goes. So you have to sing it for us.
I want to walk like you.
Yes.
Talk like you.
Very, very
too.
Very,
You
very
see,
good.
it's true.
I don't know if I can get
Ain't
past.
Like me. Can learn to be human too. Right. Very good.
Very
you know,
good.
Robin Williams did a cover on it.
Did he?
Fantastic. Yeah.
Dead set.
Yeah, it's
what
brilliant.
What a
kid,
man, bro.
I love
He
it.
I need
was
to
so
humble.
good. He was so good.
He's not
He's-
dead. Which
Yep.
Robin Williams are you talking about? The comedian?
Yeah.
I'm talking about the singer.
Oh,
Him, the song.
that's Robbie Williams, not Robin.
Yeah, it's all the same.
It's definitely
Robert, it's all the same.
You said Robin Williams. You said Robin Williams.
Oh, Rob Williams, whatever. Give him a
You guys are
nickname. It's all the
fried.
Are
same.
you?
No, you're
Same.
fried.
These guys are the same. What? I'm gonna
I didn't
move
name
past
him.
it.
It's the same
Move
thing.
past it. Move past it.
can't
Listen,
move past it.
I can't get past Bare Necessities.
Yes, very good.
That's a very good song.
Yeah, that's a good one actually.
Very good song, and
It's
it's
probably the other one on you.
it's
Out
the
of
stock.
all.
It's the stock
That's
standard
the standard
that everyone.
one. Yeah.
Next one.
I've got Little Mermaid, Under the Sea.
Yeah.
And followed closely by Poor Unfortunate Souls by Ursula.
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know any of those songs.
Poor Unfortunate Souls, very, very good.
I might.
I wish I knew it, bro. I wish I knew it.
Nah, but Under the Sea is just that's.
Under the
I
Sea is
think
very
that
good.
stood the test of time. That song.
Yeah.
It's
gun.
no longer associated with the movie. It's just like that's a song.
I think one of the boys in my school did it for. I think it was the boys in my school. My cousin Johnny, one or the other. I can't remember, but I think they did it for their music. They did it for the music performance, Under the Sea.
Okay.
And then the whole. I think it was like a good couple months. Everyone just kept singing it, and that was it.
Nice.
Very
Okay.
good song.
Notice how many boys love Little Mermaid.
Just love the Under the Sea, cuz don't push it.
Under the Sea of Min Wayne. Where's it from?
Okay, but I haven't seen the movie in God knows how long.
It's very good.
I'm not stressing out because he's trying to.
No,
I said-
because I see you peeking. I'm
yeah,
like, I know what
because
I'm
I'm
doing.
always screaming. That's why.
We got Tiesto over here.
Yeah. Let's get down. Let's get down to business. This guy.
I need to get myself a pair of headphones.
Yeah,
and
you
just be
do.
like, yeah, nah, not much else with Little Mermaid there. What else?
I got Snow White. Hi ho, hi. No?
Yeah, hi ho, hi ho.
'cause I
Up
haven't
to
seen
Work
it.
We'll Go. How many songs are in that movie
Dig,
though?
dig, dig. Oh, it's very good. There's a few. But it's very,
What?
very good.
I can't think of any other.
I can't.
I think we might have cheated here. I don't think Snow White qualifies.
What do you mean? There's one at the beginning. There's
Is
one
there?
in the middle. There's one in the end. No, there's a few.
I don't know why you found that. I don't know why you found that so
Because
funny.
I didn't like. I
You
just
just leave
said-
like, oh, fair enough, bro. You do you.
Yeah,
No worries.
beginning,
You
middle,
do
end.
Jam Boss
There's-
and
there's a
Smith
lot, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Did you have any others there?
And then Lion King, yeah.
Okay. The Well, I've got 3 that you guys didn't list. So I've got Moana.
Yeah.
And you guys said you didn't see it, but have you listened to the music?
The Rock. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Well done.
welcome,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well done.
Well done.
We got it wrong.
Thank you,
Thank you,
well
welcome. We said everything but the right one.
Do it there. Do it over
Your welcome's very good, and the main
crab
song,
one
how I let see, I can't stand Shiny. I
Yeah?
hate that.
That
song
was alright.
with a passion. No, can't do it. The main song as well, How Far I Go. That's very good.
Yeah, very good.
You've heard that, yeah?
Yeah, I've heard it.
But the one that I love is called We Know the Way. It's not known unless you listen to it, but it's a lot of islander voices like singing in their language, and it just goes back and forth from English. It's awesome. The way they harmonize their voices is sick. I'll let you listen to it afterwards. I think you'd be a big fan. You?
Maybe I should watch the
heard
movie.
it.
Maybe.
Haven't heard it.
Oh, your favorite song?
Yeah.
You're welcome?
You're welcome.
Stat? Yeah? Okay, fair enough.
Because the only one-
And mate,
Yeah, The Rock.
getting The Rock to rap, like, you're winning.
Not his latest rap.
No,
I haven't
definitely
heard
not
his
that.
latest rap.
That's not latest. That's like from the archives.
Which one? So
One just
I was
released.
the Hungry Red Devour.
I don't know. I'm looking at it. Probably looking at a
It's pretty
different
new.
one.
Got released
I don't
like
know.
last week.
Anyway,
Yeah,
then Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast. That's all right.
Favorite song.
It's all right. Favorite song. The one with the kitchen stuff.
Be Our Guest.
Yeah, Be Our Guest.
My least favorite song on that album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sat? You don't know Beauty and the Beast at all?
You know what? I watched the
new one?
the live with the live one. Yeah, not the live action.
Yeah. With Emma Watson.
Yeah,
Yep.
I watched that with
That's quality.
Chloe for her birthday. When
Yes,
did it
yes, you
release?
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, like 2017. I
yeah,
think.
it was very good.
I'm a big fan of that. Big fan.
It was a good. Out of all of them, that's one of the best ones.
Yeah, that and the new Aladdin. That's quality
Oh, that's
too.
all right.
I really like that, man. But my favorite song from that is probably one out of left field is Belle. It's the very first song from the movie.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's quality. You got no clue, eh?
I swear to you.
I am surprised.
I want to participate. I genuinely don't know that
So
song.
how did you not catch Beauty and the Beast? Seeing that you watched Lion King, like all the rest of them, how did you miss that one?
It's
Guess
been a
just
long
one that-
time.
And by the wayside, as they say.
Fair enough. And my last one that you guys didn't list was Aladdin.
Yeah, it's very good.
Favorite song
Damn,
of it.
that's
There's
probably my
a
number
lot.
5. That's probably the 5th one.
It's
of
got
my
to
number
be,
5.
bro.
Yeah, that's
Favorite song from that? Now be careful because they're all quality.
Whole New World's a standard one, which
A
is
Whole New World is cracker.
very, very, very good.
You've got
You got to remind me because that's the only one. I remember.
You Don't Have a Friend Like Me.
Yeah, it's good.
You'll Never Have a Friend Like Me.
Sing it. Actually, I don't sing it. Okay. What other one?
This is the one that Genie sings.
Yes,
Oh, yep. That's not bad.
that's Robin Williams.
What's there? Prince Ali.
The singer, right? Yeah, the singer. Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah, my face. Is
Prince Ali.
that the song?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was a character. All right. That was about.
It is character.
I was
No, it's
about.
It was a song.
It's both. It's when they're walking in with the parade.
If I just say yes, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So
Okay,
I don't
fair
know.
enough.
So
Goose, favorite song
Yeah,
from
Prince
Aladdin.
Ali is very good.
Really? That's yours?
I can't remember any of the others, but
Mine's another left field one. It's One Jump Ahead. It's the
Oh,
first
the
song he
beginning,
sings.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good.
I love how that one moves and bounces. It's good.
It's a very good song. Very good movie, but not in my top 5.
How
Yeah.
much arguing do you think there's going to be on poll day this week? Or how many different answers do you think they're going to be?
all I know is that I'm going to cop a lot of abuse.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, because I haven't seen half of these movies.
Oh,
What do you do, bro?
self-inflicted.
You know
I've got it
what?
upon
Yeah,
myself.
he's right.
No, it's true. I
It's
put it upon myself.
self-inflicted.
But get out of my face. I don't care.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here, man.
Do me a favor, please.
Yeah, quality stuff, guys. Ladies and gents, what's your favorite Disney movie? What's your favorite song from any Disney movie? Let us know in the comments. I really want to know. Because, mate, the more we were listing off these songs, the more I forgot how many quality songs they've got.
Yeah, very good. Very good. But I just love Phil Collins.
Oh, I love him.
He's just...
I like Robbie Williams.
I love Robbie Williams. Rob Williams.
Makes me look like
whatever
the
you
idiot. I'm not going to live
want. Bro,
with
they all have the same name.
They don't.
They're literally the same
One's
name.
Robin, one's Robert.
The same thing.
You know, this all came from him, though, like this whole idea, because he came over the other day and sat down. I go, listen, I got to work. Watch whatever you want. Whatever. I'll hang out. He puts on a Disney World documentary. The very last thing I think Goose would put onto the TV.
Why?
Loved it.
Bro, I love Walt Disney.
Okay.
I love the old movies like Jungle Book, Fox and the Hound, where it's all.
Should be top
hand-drawn.
5, bro. You know it's top 5.
I'm talking about the old ones.
Yes, yes.
Like Lion King was an old, Mulan was an old, Snow White is old. I love those old hand-drawn movies. I love them.
But that documentary had nothing to do with those.
Yeah, but it's about like Walt Disney.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Genius,
he was
bro.
He was alive when those movies were
Bro,
made.
I didn't
Yeah.
realize how big Walt Disney World is. Bro, it's like the size of 2 suburbs.
Yeah, it's massive.
It's
Yeah.
huge.
Talk about how he bought the land, and he had to buy it under another name. So he got his mates to make up companies and go buy it, because if they found out Walt Disney was buying the land, they would have upped the price. So yeah, very smart.
Very smart.
Yeah. I think it was like 26,000 acres or something for $5 million. Bro, and you go to Goulburn,
This guy,
100 acres is
No,
like
100%. No, he's right.
Here we go.
He's
No,
right,
I'm
what's
just
in
saying,
million?
we've got property talk with Goose now.
yeah.
No, but he's right, bro.
No, he's not wrong.
That's another podcast.
When are you going to do Goose Tales, bro?
Oh, who knows?
Probably never, bro. It's one that people are dying to see. We'll never give it to him.
Oh, who knows?
That's a fair point. Well, that request from Sean today was give us more content. So I was like, mate, there you go.
Better not be bored from it.
Yeah. You know, another thing that came out this week, we got a video sent to us with this guy and our mates George and Geraldine trying your tabbouleh with
Yes.
salt and vinegar.
Yeah, look, Goose. I feel like everything you eat, you absolutely love. So I don't know if I take your opinion very seriously, but you had my back, so respect. Thanks, Sauce. But yeah, look, I don't see how they didn't like it.
I still haven't tried that. I'm going to be straight out.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I've had tabbouleh, but I've never had salt and vinegar.
The best part of the whole video was when she called you a bush pig.
Yeah.
That was very funny.
But
I
that,
laughed
you're
too
not
much.
wrong. He likes everything.
Everything, that's what I'm saying. So I appreciate him having my back, but
Yeah.
because if you gave him dirt, he'll eat it and say, yeah, this is very, very good. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah, you appreciate everything.
Especially if his mate made it. Oh, my mate's dirt, bro. It's
Oh, yeah,
phenomenal.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
It's phenomenal. You got to
What
try
the
it.
sooks?
Everything's
So-
fantastic.
Yes.
Listen, your
I said
opinion,
I had your back and I said thank you. That's it.
your
Tell us.
opinion becomes worthless when you give your credit to everything.
Everything deserves a bit of credit. Cheddar.
What about cheddar?
Cheddar.
Credit, same thing.
Mate, everyone,
Cheddar, huh?
everyone,
Well,
everyone
Alex.
deserves a chance, man.
Yeah, chance.
Chance.
Yeah, chance.
Chance. You know who you are. But another piece of, mate, a lot of fan stuff this week. Just getting it all out, getting all the comments out. We got a DM from one of our, what?
Nothing.
Nah, it's from the person he came from.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yep.
No, what are you looking at me for?
Nah, I'm just laughing every time I hear DMs.
Ah, okay.
It's very funny.
Okay, fair enough.
Guy.
We'll let him be.
We got a DM from one of our poll days.
Mm.
From Maverick Azzy, your brother.
There it is.
He called me up afterwards after I texted him and go, yeah, we'll answer it, this, that,
The
whatever.
Mavster.
He goes, I don't have to come on the show, do I?
No.
chance. I got no chance.
No.
Stuff like that.
No.
Even though he asked a question, he doesn't listen to this, no problem.
Yeah, 100%. But I really liked his question because it's a deep one. And it's one that like you really need to consider and think about, especially as Christians. He goes, I want people to understand that serving in ministry isn't just a task and then you go home. It's about who we're serving. Do we take pride in what we do? And does our work glorify the Lord? Whether it's performed in front of the church or behind the scenes. So really he wants a decent explanation into why we serve as Christians. Very deep question, and I will say this, the grammar was horrendous, so I had to try to figure it out.
It's Maverick.
But Maverick, thank you for that, bro. It's a very good question, man. It's a deep one, bro. Like, why do we serve? And Goose spoke about this a little bit on Talk to Me this week. Goose, why do we serve? What is the purpose of us serving?
It's sort of like the example our good friend Dave always gives us. He shows us a piece of paper, we've just all this scribble on it, and he goes, this piece of paper is a drawing for my kids to my grandpa. You give my grandpa you give my dad, so the kid's grandpa, you give my dad the Mona Lisa, we'll throw it in the bin. You give him any painting, we'll throw it in the bin. You give him this piece of paper, we'll hang it on the fridge, we'll frame it, we'll love it. Why? Because it's from his grandkids. It's the motive behind it is what we do it for in terms of what is valuable to God. Don't you think whatever we can do for God, God can get someone to do it a lot better than us? It's not the thing we are doing, it's the motive behind it, it's the heart behind it, is what's valuable to God. It's like I said on the podcast, it's not the habit God wants, He wants the heart. I once remember in cleaning ministry, one of our good friends, I won't say who, he rocked up to cleaning ministry and he just kept complaining. And then one of the boys go to him, it's better you don't come, you don't do it, than to stay here, do it with a bad attitude with it. Because it doesn't mean anything.
That's right.
Like you'll spend more time and get more value out of doing something else than coming here and doing it with a bad attitude. So you got to have a good heart behind it, and that's what's valuable to God. Let me tell you, He can get someone else who's way better at cleaning to clean the church and do a way better job. But there's a reason why you're doing it, is to show how much you love God and where your heart's at.
I like that motive. Stat.
Very good. We've got to remember that ministry requires sacrifice. And then you talk about the motive behind it, yeah? Well, Christ paid the ultimate sacrifice and dying on the cross for us. And so there's one thing that's always stuck by me in serving is if He died for me, why can't I live for Him? So for me, every time I go to serve, I think of the fact that Christ died for me, that the least I can do is go mop the church, even if it's a rubbish job. Go and move tables. Go set up chairs. The thing behind it is I have to put in my memory, personally, that Christ died for me, therefore I will live for Him. And whatever it takes, someone needs to live. It's the motive in doing it from a pure heart. Because if you're going to go into doing something for God grudgingly, don't do it.
100%.
Don't do it. Because I've had to experience both sides of the coin. I've had to think like, man, I don't want to do this, whatever, I'll do it. And it's become, and I've made it such a sour experience that at one point it started to become a habit where I started to think, like, man, I don't do this. And the joy that I used to find in ministry just used to go away. So I think you got to realize, again, we're doing it for Christ. You know, He paid the ultimate sacrifice for us. The least we can do is help out in any way we can in the church. And we must be pure at all times. Our heart must be pure at all times.
And that is the whole point, is the motive, the sacrifice. Like Christ is trying to teach us something there. But I think the best explanation for this question was something that was the sermon on Sunday morning from Pastor Tom. He was talking about love and our how we show love. Wait, was it Pastor Tom? Pastor Mansell?
Sunday morning? It's Pastor Tom.
Pastor Tom. Yeah, anyway, one of the sermons from Sunday, mate, he said, you want to show love, you serve. And that's not just love God. You want to show love to others, you serve them. You want to show love to God, you serve Him. It's an act of our love. It's us showing God, no, we do love you, and we want to do something to prove that to you. Like they always say, words are nothing, but your actions is so much more.
Pastor Mansell once said, people tend to think love is a feeling when mostly love is an action.
100%. That's spot on. And I think that is the biggest thing in regards to service and answering this question is we love God and we want to do something for Him.
Yeah. 100%. Okay.
The thing is, are there people serving and only God knows the heart. You can't really pick up people and say, get out of here, you're doing it with the wrong intention.
You're doing this, you're doing that, yeah.
So only at the end of the day, God will know why you're doing it. But are there people that are doing it, I guess, maybe with the wrong motives or maybe with the wrong type of spiritual heart or anything along the line? Sure.
But that's not for us to know.
No.
And that's not for us to worry about.
Correct.
We need to worry about why we're serving the Lord and how we can do it to the best of our ability.
I think, for me, a lot of prayer goes into it as well.
Yeah.
I think because if you go into a certain ministry and then sometimes you work with certain people that, you might not get along with in the ministry, sometimes I need to find myself, I need to pray, say, God, keep me, give me a lot of peace, help me, to just focus and realize why I'm doing these things. I think a lot of prayer needs to go into it as well sometimes.
It's like what Adam said last week, sometimes you do need to pray for what ministry you're to be a part of, but everyone can serve.
Yeah, but depending on whatever ministry it is, whatever one you're in, because it's not every ministry you do is a walk in the park. Like not every time you see someone serving, everyone's got a smile on their face from the second they start to the second they finish. Depending on what type of things that happen in between, it could cause a little disruption in that. But for me, I find if I pray before I go into it, I know for the times we take Pastor Hester home, right? I gotta pray, not because I will do it begrudgingly, but because I can't wait for, in that type of experience, I can't wait to learn what He's going to teach me in that 20-minute drive home.
And I think I just lost my train of thought, sorry. I think the reason for that is because ministry is probably the most thankless thing that we do. You know, it's thankless because you're not getting rewarded for doing that, and that's not why you should be doing it, but our reward is in heaven. And that's why you need to be in prayer. That's why you need to be constantly in the spirit, because ministry is tough. It's not an easy thing to be doing week in, week out. It's tough, and it can wreck you physically and mentally. But if you're in the right spirit and you've got the right motive behind it, you can go far in it.
Yeah.
I always tell people who want to start off serving, don't look for something you're good at, because there's a good chance, you know, you've never done whatever options are available. Like for me, everything I'm doing now, you know, let's say choir, for example. Do you think I can sing? When it's up there for God, you know, God helps me get the job done. But singing in general, absolutely not.
Yeah.
IT, do you think I know how to use a phone, a computer, or whatever it is? But when I, you know, I'm doing service for God, I get the job done. Preaching, serving in Bible club, do you think I can go up there and speak properly? Like, I struggle. But when I do it for God, He helps me, He strengthens me. Sort of like with Moses, when He was sending him to go speak to Pharaoh to let his people go. And then Moses kept giving excuses like, oh, I can't speak, send my brother Aaron. And God's like, I'm going to be with you. That's how we should approach ministry. Not, I can't do this. God is strengthening me. If He wants me to be a part of it, He'll give me the ability to do it.
You're talking about earlier, ministry is like a lot of like thankless, like you're talking about that aspect. What I love in that is because whether you're up there front center preaching or singing, or you're taking out the bins, and you're taking out, or you pick up a piece of rubbish on the floor and you put it in the bin. Whatever it is, God thinks a lot of it because you're doing it for Him. And I think that's the biggest thing about it all, is that no matter what it is that you're doing, no matter it is whatever part of aspect that you're trying to serve in, because you've got the right spirit about it, God will be glorified in it and He will honor you in your life.
I think you're 100% right, and I think that's hit the nail on the head. Ladies and gents, let us know what you think of that. Put it in the comments below, and we'll keep this conversation going. Maverick, thank you for that, my friend. But let's close this show off. Let's close it the only way we know how. Verse of the week. Goosey, you got verse of the week for us?
Let's go James 1, verse 19.
James 1:19.
Very simple one, but I think it's quite juicy. It has a lot of content in it. So, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. I love this verse because it's obviously being addressed to brethren, Christians. Let every man be swift to hear. So what does that tell you guys? You know, listen carefully. Don't jump the gun. Slow to speak. Think about what you say, how you say it. Careful what type of words and which words come out of your mouth. And slow to wrath. Don't get angry quick. Be careful with what is going to trigger you, and don't just straight away be a hothead and act on emotion. So what this is telling me is sort of addressing Christians to be like, God won't want you to just act on emotions and sort of jump right at it. With everything in life, as a Christian, be swift to hear, listen carefully, pay close attention, think about it, be slow to speak. Don't be just mumbling words like a fool and just say the first thing that comes out of your mouth. And slow to wrath. Don't get angry quick. Think about it. Be careful. You have a testimony to uphold. At the end of the day, you're representing Christ. So be careful with what you say and how you say it, and don't get angry too quick. That's what I take out of this verse.
It's basically saying don't be run with emotion. Don't react with emotion.
I mean, the next verse says it, for the wrath of man worketh not for the righteousness of God. God doesn't work through our emotion, like our anger emotion.
I mean, think about any confrontation you've ever had. The Bible says a soft answer turns away wrath, right? Think about any confrontation we've had just in general, right? Or any argument we've had. How many times has someone yelled back at you and then you get louder and it just goes back and forth and it just turns into a big thing, right? But then you switch it, one of the boys just reacts in, bro, you're right. or bro, no, listen, you're wrong, and here's why. And he's slow and he's calm in how he does it. Changes the entire conversation and the entire, direction of the argument. We need to be thinking about what we're saying before we let it out. And it's become a theme on this show again of think before you speak. Well, this is the exact same thing. It's when you get into these sort of situations, relax, take a step back and think about what you're going to do. Because at the end of the day, you have a testimony to fulfill.
Verse 19 to 27 is practically about hearing and doing of the word. Because if you look at verse 22, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. So there's one thing to read it, and then there's one thing to apply and actually do it. But it's a very good verse because, like you said, there's so much to unpack from it, and it's amazing how we can read a verse like that and think, oh yeah, that's pretty simple. But then when in the heat of that moment, we're the first to, we're not swift to hear, we're not slow to speak, and we're not slow to wrath.
Yeah, and the big thing that I noticed from that verse as well is, a lot of us can use the excuse of I just can't control my temper, I can't control myself. Like, it is what it is. Some people are just better at it. But he says, let every man. So every single one of us needs to learn this principle. Every single one of us needs to learn how to control our tongue.
It's as simple as thinking about a time where you acted out of anger, woke up the next morning, and I can guarantee you, because it happens all the time to me, I think about it, I'm like, man, I could have handled that situation another way. And now I've said stuff and done stuff I definitely regret, and I don't know if I can fix this.
Yeah, and it breaks relationships, it breaks friendships, it breaks families. But if you just took a step back, you thought about what your next word was going to be, and you just didn't let your temper get out of hand, things could change and things could be different.
I think it's very important, especially in a Christian life, especially when you have a testimony to uphold.
Especially today as well. I mean, you can transfer this to the social media world.
Oh yeah.
How many times have people typed up something, posted a comment, or posted something that they've regretted? No, just take a step back, think about what you're about to type before you put it out there.
Yeah, everyone can see it.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what you're doing.
Social media is very dangerous because it sticks there.
Yeah.
So is this. Think about how dangerous this thing is that we're doing. And we've spoken about this before. Yeah. But we're putting ourselves out on the internet to say, hey, this is what Christians are. This is how Christians live their lives. You make a mistake, it's out there. So you've got to really be... What this is saying is be self-aware.
Be cautious.
Be conscious of the things that you're saying and the things you're doing so that you're not making... mistake after mistake and regretting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very good verse, by the way. Very good.
Very good. Well, mate, that was a great verse. That was a great verse of the week there. Thanks, Goosey.
No, that's not a problem. Praise God.
Very good.
Boys, it's another episode done and dusted.
It's another one.
In the hey diddle diddle, as you like to say.
Well done.
Thank you.
I was going to say it again. Everyone hears it too often, but very good. Very good. But thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube, but as well as like it on Facebook and Instagram. Goose Delicious, thanks for jumping on, Bob.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
We appreciate it, Ray. Again, thanks for joining us. Episode 20 in the memory bank. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you later. Take it easy.
Thanks for having the chat.
Bye-bye.
Stato.